in Sichuan, China, is famous for its lofty peaks and jagged ranges. Within these mountains dwell legends and secrets. One of these is about immortals possessing supernatural powers. They fly on their swords, chasing the wind and the stars. They tune their minds and bodies in search of the eternal truths of the universe. It is said that the golden peak at the top of Omei Mountain leads to the mystic secondary world of Zhu Mountain. Upon the end of the first great battle between good and evil, many of the righteous masters were forced to commit suicide. Then, at a critical time, Blood Demon, the lord of the evil forces, began his assault on Zhu Mountain. Knowing catastrophe was coming, Whitebrow, the master of the swordsmen, began a journey to another dimension, seeking the power to resist Blood Demon. Not long after Whitebrow's departure, his talisman, the Sky Mirror, suddenly reappeared. The light branded the Heaven Scripture onto a rock to create Oracle Rock. All of the good clans hurried to Miracle Blade Peak to study the Oracle. But Blood Demon and his followers, the four evil kings, had already reached Miracle Blade Peak. The forces of good fought hard against the evil forces for 10 long days. But the intensity of the battle smashed the Oracle Rock into pieces and scattered them all over the secondary world, leaving any victory hollow and meaningless. This became known as the War of Miracle Blade Peak. In the South Sea, the Moon Maidens in Xin Palace had been suffering from wars caused by Blood Demon. Yuan Ti, a hateful monster, was trying to smash Xin Palace. Yuan Ti took advantage of the chaos of Xin Palace, and at the same time, the Dragon Lord sealed in the mountain 9,000 years ago was slowly stirring from the influence of Blood Demon. And in Sky Lake, the Bead Fairies were faced with the threats of the Shadow Taoist. The decapitated marshal assembled a vast army at Miracle Blade Peak, while the chief of the summoners led his disciples to protect Desert City. The only way to defeat Blood Demon is to find the pieces of the Heaven Scripture and decode them. Guided by fate, you will be led to Zhu Mountain and destined to become a member of one of the 5 clans. Your magic journey will be to begin the search for the Heaven Scripture fragments and fight Blood Demon along with the other clans.